Hello and welcome back to another Official Vader video. Today's video will be part 3 of my Star Wars Galaxy map featuring the eastern section of the Outer Rim, and I will also cover the Unknown Regions planets. So we'll start off with Arcanus. Arcanus is not really an important planet in the Skywalker saga, but it is the home planet of General Hux in the sequel trilogy. Now Ryloth plays a huge role in the shows, especially Clone Wars. The Twi'leks are from the planet Ryloth, including Cham Syndulla and Hera Syndulla. Number 3 is Geonosis. We see that first in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. That's where the Clone War begins, and it is also the site of the Death Star construction before it gets moved to Scarif. Number 4 is Tatooine, probably the most well-known Star Wars planet. It appears in every trilogy, and it is the home world of the Skywalker family. Number 5 is Scarif. We see Scarif in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. That is where the Death Star was relocated from Geonosis. This is where the Empire builds a citadel in the middle of an island on Scarif, where they keep all of their data and their plans for all of their technology and their projects. Moving down a little bit on the board, we have Nal Hutta. We see Nal Hutta in Star Wars The Clone Wars, and it is the homeworld of the Hutts. That is where the Hutt Council is located. Maul takes a visit there and threatens the Hutts to join his Shadow Collective in Clone Wars. Number 9 is Kessel and Obadiah. We see Obadiah from Clone Wars, and we see Kessel in Clone Wars, Rebels, and Solo: A Star Wars Story. Obadiah is the home planet of the Pikes, who run the Spice Cartel, and then they use Kessel because it's very close to their own home planet as the planet to mine the spice so they could sell it. Number 10 is Edu. That is the planet with all of the rain in Rogue One. That is where Galen Erso gets killed in the ensuing battle between the Rebellion and the Empire, and it is where Galen works on the Death Star project. Number 13, we have Lothal. Lothal is the home planet of Ezra Bridger and is the main planet in Rebels. Most of Season 4 takes place on Lothal, and Gorel is also right next to Lothal. We see Gorel also in Rebels. Mon Cala is number 14. That is the home of the Mon Calamari, aka Admiral Akbar species, and the Quarren, and they fight during the Clone Wars. Number 15 are the moons of Iago, the planet Iago. Anakin and Obi-Wan go there to find a cure for the blue shadow virus that Dr. Nuvo Vindi releases on Naboo. Seleucami is a planet in Revenge of the Sith where Stas Ali is killed by her own clone troopers on her speeder bike. That happens during Order 66. So that's all the planets on the East Outer Rim. Now we can move to the Unknown Regions. We have 4 located planets in the Unknowns. Number 1, we have Ahch-To. That is Luke's planet. It is also the planet of the First Jedi Temple. It is where he goes to exile himself on his island. And the island and the temple grounds are taken care of by the caretakers, aka the Lanai species. Number 3 was Ilum, and then it became Starkiller Base. The younglings would go to Ilum during the Galactic Republic to retrieve their kyber crystals for their lightsabers, and then the Empire started mining those kyber crystals for the Death Star, and then pretty much destroyed the planet. And then when the First Order took over, since the planet already was mined for kyber crystals, it was dug deep inside the core. They just built from that and then made the planet itself a superweapon from the kyber in the core. And then finally we have Exegol at number 4. This is the ancient Sith hidden world that we see in Episode 9 where Palpatine is hiding out on. That's going to do it for part 3 of my Star Wars Galaxy Map series of videos. If you enjoy the content, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars videos every week. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a good one.